Hello and welcome to the C-Suite at the Open video series with TMX Group. My name is Omar Kafagi, a client success specialist based in Toronto. And joining me today is Jeff Ruby, the CEO of Newtopia, the newly listed company on the TSX Venture. Hello, Jeff, and congratulations on your listing.
Thanks very much. It's really great to be here.
So Jeff, why don't you kick things off and tell us a little more about Newtopia?
Sure. Newtopia is a telehealth-enabled habit change platform that's focused on disease prevention. What we're really looking to do is address populations that are at risk for chronic disease. Those are individuals who are pre-obese, pre-type 2 diabetic, pre-heart disease, pre-stroke, represents roughly 50 to 60% of the North American, increasingly global population. And the reason we want to get to know them so well is so we can start to take this precision health approach, learn about them socially, behaviorally, genetically, so we can turn around and design experiences that are all virtual, that combine the best of human with the best of digital in order to help build confidence, fundamentally change habits, and prevent the onset of those conditions. And we do that in partnership with whoever's risk-bearing, whether that's a self-insured employer, fully insured payer, whether public or private. Our focus is on the US market today. But what we've been able to do is prove that inside of a year, we can reduce the major clinical risk factors, drive significant cost savings and a proven ROI, but with outcomes that grow over time so that both each individual at risk, their employer, insurer, and Newtopia win as time goes on.
Hey Jeff, can you talk to us more about what are some of the major growth opportunities that you see for Newtopia?
Yeah, it almost becomes endless in that we're really just right at the very beginning of what's possible around precision health for disease prevention. And what COVID-19 has done is it's shining a very strong spotlight on the fact that the individual audience that we're targeting, that 50% at risk, happen to be the individuals with underlying risk factors that make complications, whether it's hospitalizations or ventilators necessary for this population as well. But the growth really comes in expanding this approach. Right now, we're really just focused on innovator and early adopter employers and insurers in the US. We think this is an opportunity to go to the mass market there and expand over to both public and private insurers, both in the US, but also around the world. Lifestyle-related chronic disease is now a larger issue than hunger anywhere in the world. And we believe adding a COVID-19 scenario onto it just puts the pressure on moving away from a sick care system that's largely on its back foot, much more toward something prevention-based that's on its front foot.
Great. And Jeff, you've mentioned COVID-19, and now what you offer in terms of services is very relevant right now. But on the investor side, have you seen any traction or when you're talking to investors about Newtopia, how do you describe to them why Newtopia is an attractive investment opportunity?
Well, the fantastic part here is that everybody wins. This is one of these rare win-win-win models where, for the benefit of the risk-bearing entity, who are our partners, our clients, they win by being able to lower the risk factors of their members and lower their paid medical costs at a time when medical costs are rising everywhere in the world. The individual wins because they're able to lower their risks, live healthier, achieve their best health, often through a program that's paid for by the employer or insurer. And Newtopia wins through great attractive economics. And so we've got great margins in an at-risk performance-based model that gets better over time with opportunity to optimize the revenues over time. And so it's truly, for an investor looking at Newtopia, it's an opportunity to address something that's fundamentally needed, moving away from sick care to prevention, getting off the back foot and moving to the front foot in a model where everybody wins over time and outcomes grow over time as well.
And Jeff, finally, it's no small feat to be able to bring a company public in the current market conditions. So I got to ask you, what does the TSX Venture Listing mean for Newtopia?
Well, there's something very ironic about this timing. I would have never imagined it as Newtopia's just over a decade old. We did our first angel funding. We completed it days before Lehman Brothers fell, and I thought we were battle tested at that point in time. And now this is a very different dynamic. But I will say something about having a disease prevention company going public during a global pandemic focused on preventing disease seems really appropriate. And what this really provides us is an opportunity to tell our story to a much wider audience, to hopefully have many around the world join us on this mission to drive prevention instead of sick care. And it provides us with an opportunity to scale in a much faster way than we ever could have done on our own.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jeff, for joining us today. And again, congratulations on your listing.
Thank you very much. It feels really great to be here.